And so the final box would be, on the very bottom, would be cost structure. I think we sort of end there as well because it sort of relates to this book, Design a Better Business. Design is also, I think in many ways, another word for agile, at least in the way we're talking about it here. In your cost structure, think about your costs and what you spend on things. And it's usually every element, for the most part, in a business model canvas will have some kind of cost that comes with it. And many of those, of course, end up in key resources and key partners and key activities. And then you see that cost structure box come up. The more agile you can be in your approach to things, and the more that you don't just take on ginormous costs to get something done, but you take this sort of lean, agile approach to testing things and trying to figure out what's the real thing that we should be doing and how should we really do it and what do we really need to get this done. The more lean, agile, design thinky, whatever you want to call it, you are with that approach, the better you're going to see your costs, right? You're going to be able to manage your costs because you're going to find that managing your costs is not just about finding the cheapest ways to produce things, or figuring out what to pay people, but it's going to be figuring out how to actually build the business you want. And if the more agile you are in that, you can actually figure out, okay, what do we actually need to get this business done now versus what do we need to get it done in the future? And so that's the agile approach. So that's a long-winded way of saying there's 10 different things. There's 10 different sort of, at least 10, but 10 different knobs you can turn or switches you can flick, that spread across these 9 boxes on a business model canvas. And any one of those are ones that you can use to create an exponential business model. And of course, you do not have to use them all, and you probably shouldn't use them all. And there's no real blueprint to say this is exactly how you do it, but this is what you can use.
Justin, thank you so much for taking the time to share your knowledge with me and you guys.
My pleasure.
And I hope this was valuable to you, and it was really interesting for me, and I'm super glad that we had this conversation, and I'd like to thank you.
Absolutely.
And guys, if you like this, please hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye from San Francisco.
Bye.